The story I'm going to tell is not a story about Germany. It's rather a European story. When I was a student, I used to travel quite a lot because traveling was cheap for students at the time. Once I traveled to Norway to do some hiking over there. I can remember that I met quite a lot of people in the train. Not only people from Norway, also people from other nations. So the journey was not boring, it was quite interesting, thanks to all these nations who traveled with me. After this trip, I went back to Germany, passed some exams, and a few months later, I went for a holiday trip with my parents to Turkey. And it was just 1 week, we stayed there. And on our last day in Turkey, we visited a small and very nice town called Çeşme, close to the Mediterranean Sea, Çeşme. Well, I left my parents, I wanted to see the town by myself. But after a walk of about half an hour, I came back and I found my parents on the market discussing with a carpet seller. Well, I was not very interested in carpets, but I joined them and I listened a little bit, not very interested. But suddenly the carpet seller looked at me and he said, "I know you." I was astonished. I didn't know him. He said, "Oh yes, I know you. We met in the train between Oslo and Stockholm." Really? Yeah, can't you remember? I was talking to you about my carpet trade. Really? The guy was right. Really, there was a Turkish guy in the train talking to me about his business. Then he shouted, "No, you have to buy something. I will give you a special prize." And yeah, the 2 carpets my parents bought are still in our house. But the story is not finished because, yeah, I think Norway is over there. Or there. And there's Germany and Turkey is over there, several thousand kilometers in between. And we saw each other, a German and a Turkish man saw each other only for half an hour in the train, and then he recognized me over there in Çeşme on the marketplace a few months ago. So it's very unlikely, and I'm still asking me, why did it happen to me?